Greetings, everyone. It is a beautiful day today in Mission Bay again. And I'm going to be making a number of videos that I think you might like. Hopefully you'll like. And there'll be short videos also because I don't want to edit them, and I also don't want to overload the upload system on my cell phone data, even though I have unlimited. But the shorter the video, the easier I can upload them. But so I bought a bunch of stuff here that I'm going to show you. I need to really fix this heater because it's always, I need to find something to hook that up so that it can stay erect, vertical, and because it's always turning around, or I may have to move it. I'm not sure yet. So I bought a bunch of stuff here that I need, and they are things that I really need. For example, I bought this. There are things that make your life easier in the van. For example, this tub here that I bought was $7.99 at the dollar store, and a bunch of other utensils that I need, but I can't show you because I'm well, it's kind of difficult. Otherwise, I have to take everything out. So, well, I might. So there are a bunch of. Today is a day that is meant for organizing and making your life more comfortable in the van. Because I am now, I believe, officially back in the van. And I tried to go back yesterday to the apartment, but unfortunately and fortunately, it just didn't work out. I immediately started to get very stressed, and I could feel the anxiety growing to the point where it was going to get dangerous again. And when I say dangerous, I don't mean like, I mean, guess what I mean is dangerous for my mental health. That's what I'm trying to say. And it's not fun. So I got the hell out. I did talk to some neighbor guy who's, anyway, Carlos is his name. He's kind of a okay guy, so, from what little I know of the guy. And so it was very nice. Maybe I shouldn't say that he was an okay guy. I think he's all right, So I left and I got the hell out of there. And I came back to the van. It was a little cold, but nothing extreme. And I slept pretty damn good. I took a magnesium and I calmed my anxiety down. I spent a lot of time listening to gospel music because I like it. And I don't mean like contemporary, whiny type contemporary Christian music. I mean like black gospel, Pentecostal, black music, black gospel music, but it was very mellow kind. Man, I tell you, black people have the most beautiful voices when it comes to gospel. Man, and it helped tremendously. After a while, I was noticing that I was just closing my eyes, laying back, and I said, oh, wow. I said, this is great. I said, it's so peaceful, No people banging upstairs, nothing, man. I said, wow. I said, thank you, God, for all this. Thank you so much. And next thing you know, I was listening to some other kind of gospel. Well, it was a bunch of different gospel songs, and then all of a sudden they started to play like the kind where you clap, da-da, and next thing you know, I'm going like da 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 da, the next thing you know, my head started, oh shit. Something's wrong with my head. I that's funny, huh? I don't know, I get like dizzy, like ooh, you know, it feels like that. Is it because I'm getting old? I'm turning 59 on March 31st. I don't know, you guys. So anyhow, so I had to stop getting too excited, man, because it's nice music. It's real happy music, and it's all about God, you know. And you're clapping, and next thing you know, I say, you know what? Maybe I should get a tambourine. That's what I forgot to do, is go buy a tambourine. Because at least with the tambourine, you can slam it with your hand, you know. You know. So I need to buy a tambourine, and I think I know where I'm going to go. Over to Ocean Beach tonight. Maybe I'll sleep over there tonight in that area. And there's a music store over there. I forget what it's called. I think it's called This and That. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But the other thing I want to buy is a camera that you wear around your neck, and it lands like right here. Or you could set it anywhere you want. Preferably like right here, and then have it maybe tilt it a little bit, because I don't want to keep holding on to the phone. I know that there's a lot of stuff that is missing that I would really like to show you about my life and how I live. And also, I think I'm just going to stop worrying about, you know, how many people have watched it, you know, if there's any replies, you know. So if I don't reply back to you, if you left me a message, I don't want to keep stressing out about, oh, how many people watched it? Oh, only 6. Oh, man, bummer. Only 4. Oh, wow. You know, it gets depressing, and it's not very motivating, you know, to do them. So, you know what? Let me turn around. The sun is pretty strong. And I noticed that there's a glare. So, anyhow, I hope you can see me here. Yeah, it's a little bit bright. Let me see. Hold on, you guys. Bear with me. Bear with me. There we go. That's a little bit better. It's cooler also. That's better. And hello. So where was I at? Maybe I will show you what I bought, because, you know, I was gonna cook an egg. Anyhow, this is why I don't want to keep holding on to the phone, and I can do stuff, but I don't even know where my stand is at either. But as you can see, you guys, I mean, I got a mess here right now because I'm moving in. I'm literally moving in, you guys. So I got my bass guitar here. I don't know if you can see it. I got my bass guitar covered in my big old super warm jacket. And I've got some stuff here also in the backpack. And then I've got my, this is what I was telling you about last night, that I started to listen to all this gospel music. Where's the camera? I think it's right here. So I got to look over here. It's kind of going to be kind of weird to do this, man, because my face is over there, but the camera is over there. So anyway, so about my mental health stuff last night, it got really hectic when I went back to the apartment. And the only reason I went back is because I was cooking some food a lot in order to bring it here and then leave. But then I started to get comfy, and I said, wow, man, I wonder if I should stay. I wonder if it's going to be quiet. And next thing you know, I start hearing bangings from the neighbor to the right, and then people yelling, and then a few bangs from upstairs. And even though they were mild from upstairs, it just started getting too much. And because of ChatGPT, I've been conversing a lot about my mental health, and it's been a tremendous help, man. It really had. ChatGPT and also Gemini. And what made me leave was what ChatGPT said. Damien, you've been this, and that, and in your current situation, buddy, it didn't say buddy, but it said, you know, in your current situation, You need to pack. Don't wander. Don't think too much about being there, because it's going to start creeping up on you, and it is. It says, look at how you are feeling right now. It says, Damien, get what you want to get, your things that you need to get, and get out. I said, holy shit, he's right. It's right. It's right, because it's a computer, but it's a very smart computer, I'll tell you that. And very human-like. So anyway, so I did. I got out, and I came back to the van. I parked in my favorite place, where I'm always lucky to find a parking. It's safe. I slept with almost no noise at all, except for my light music, very, very low volume. Oh man, it was wonderful. The volume was so low, I can literally hear outside just cars, you know. And I said, wow, man, I can't even sleep like this at home. I got to turn the fan on from the kitchen. I got to turn the bathroom fan. I got to turn this other freaking fan. And then I got to turn on the fucking music on top of that. Sleeping music, calm music. And then I still have to worry and stress if, you know, it's just too much. So I said, get out, man. And I came to the van and I started listening to all this gospel music for a while. And I'm going to try to limit these videos to 15 minutes. And I brought my Bible, and I bought this book called the Strong's Concordance. And I hope you guys can see that. I can't see the glare, if it has any glare. But I just bought this. It was $40. And man, I began to read about healing. And I began to remember the words that this pastor guy from the Rock Church, because I go to it, the Rock Church in Point Loma, and Pastor Miles, and he kept saying something about Jehovah Rapha. And I'm like, what the hell is Jehovah Rapha? And the next thing you know, when I was talking to ChatGPT last night about suggestions about studying for my mental health, about healing, it said Rapha. And I'm like, what is Rapha? And then it started to explain it. I said, whoa. I said, where have I heard that before? And then I remembered it was Pastor Miles. And I'm like, what is it, Rapha, though? So anyway, so ChatGPT explained it. And I said, whoa, you know, the healer. I'm like, oh my God. I said, I'm getting emotional. And then it said Jehovah Rapha. I go, that's it. That's what Pastor Miles says often, Jehovah Rapha. I'm like, wow, so it means Jehovah the healer. Whoa, man. It was just a blessing to hear all that and read all that. So I began to read after the music and also listening to it. Next thing you know, I'm so freaking calm, but there's still some, you know, weirdness in the head. And according to ChatGPT, it's saying that those are remnants of the Lexapro that I came off of, because what I'm feeling, it says, is the rewiring back to the way you were. So anyhow, you guys, it's going on 13 minutes. So anyway, so here I am, you know, on this beautiful day, you know, out here in Mission Bay. And I said, you need to start making yourself comfortable now, because this is it. I am looking for a trailer, though, continuously, very, very much. And I also upgraded my cell phone plan to the unlimited. And it gives me, what did it say? 50 of tethering a hotspot. So I brought my laptop, because I can't do too well working on the phone and looking for trailers and other stuff. So I bought these neat things, you guys, to make myself really, really comfortable. And I'll let you go with this. At first, well, here, let me go by I went to the secondhand store, and I found this wonderful utility for reading, and also to put my guitar pedal up here. It's the Headrush Flex Prime, which I might sell. I'm looking maybe to get $350 for it, because now I'm going to have my laptop in here and all the plugins I need. That's going to be great. And this is a neat thing. I mean, look at this. You can set your book right here, like this big old monster. And I have another one too. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that nice? What a blessing that is, man. $10. Look at that. Isn't that nice? And it's got these page holders too. And they're really, really rigid too. I mean, they're really strong. So I bought this guy. Oh man, that's going to be so exciting, you know, to use this thing. So it's not just, you know, something that I bought, you know, what's the word, compulsive, because, you know, I liked it. No, it's a tool that I'm going to use frequently, a lot. So I bought that. It was $10.99. I think it's a fantastic buy. And also I bought this glass Pyrex thing. It's $8.99, and it's got a cover because I want to stop using plastic for holding things. And that brings me to this guy. This is going to be for my water and my drinks for electrolytes, because I've been drinking out of this plastic bottle. And it's starting to smell weird because I've been using it a lot. I've already cleaned it with vinegar, but still it's starting to smell kind of funky. And then I said, you know what? I wonder how much of those microplastic is going into my body, man. I said, you need to start working with glass. So I bought this thing, $1.25 at the dollar store for my drinks. And I bought this thing because I need to start cutting, prepping food. And then and it comes with a lid. Also, isn't that nice? At the secondhand store also. And then I found this one at the dollar store. Well, it's $1.25 now. And I was hoping it would fit in there, but it's not going to. Now, I bought this hoping it would fit in there, but then I remembered I have my dog's foldable crate that I need to use to go to the gym. So I'm going to replace what's in the bag, in the dog's carry-on. It's a nice one too. And put it in here, so I can use the crate, the carrier, to go to the gym. So I bought all this stuff, and I said, you know what? I need utensils. Yesterday I couldn't cook because I didn't have a knife, a fork, a spoon, nothing. So all this stuff I bought at the 99-cent dollar store. You know, I need a really good working knife. I needed this cleavage in case, first thing I thought, yeah, I need motherfucker wants to come over and break into my van. Okay, let's go, buddy. No, but I do need it. And then I bought this guy because I want to make soups, a lot of soups. And sometimes I don't, you know, anyways. And I bought this spatula, also $1. These are all $1. I said I was going to replace plastic. So, well, anyways, I found this guy for $1.25 also. And then I got all these knives. I wanted one single knife for, how long are we going? I said 15 minutes now. We're going on 20. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can, you guys. So I know I need these to cut bread. And then I had to get some forks. I said, what? I need some forks. I said, I need some spoons. And then I realized, man, you're really moving in here, are you? I said, yeah. And I found this mouse for $1.99. So that's what I bought, you guys. And these are things that, you know, you need in your van to make your life, you know, easier and more comfortable. And they're just necessities that you need for living. And the more I began to see this, I said, the more I began to realize that you're moving into the van. You really are. I said, okay. I said, that's fine. I said, that's fine, man. So you guys, okay, I think that's it. My refrigerator's going. The batteries are working fantastic. Last night I had 12.6 volts, about 12.6 volts, about 6 o'clock. It was dark already. And the refrigerator freezer was still on. It was still on, this thing. I said, man, I said, it definitely paid off to buy another battery, you guys. So, again, I said I was going to make these videos 15 minutes long, but it went a little bit over. So I'm going to let you go, and I do thank you for watching. If you if you comment, like I said, I'm not going to worry too much anymore about, how many views I have, because I was trying to monetize it and also to get sponsors. Man, but you need like, oh God, how many members, subscribers, not members, subscribers, and they're free to subscribe. All you got to do is hit subscribe. That's it. And hit the like would be nice. But I need like how many? 1,000 subscribers, I think it said. 1,000 subscribers and about 3,000 or 4,000 viewing hours. So it gets discouraging when I see, 6 people have only viewed it, and it's been up for how many days now? And then you see other videos from other people, and they got hundreds and hundreds. Like, wow, man, what am I doing wrong? So I said, you know what? I said, I ain't going to worry about it. I said, I'm moving into my van. I'm looking for a trailer. I said, you know what? I don't have no family. I don't have no friends. I just lost my dog. I am looking for another one too, by the way. And that's another story. I would like another dog now. I really would. I said, I don't have nothing. I said, this is my only communication I have to the world is you. So it means a lot to me if you hit the like and subscribe. It's motivating, it really is. Because again, I don't have anybody in my life, nobody, I did say about Carlos, but Carlos is like, once in a while, not, I might start calling him more often because I did get his phone number. 21 minutes now gone. If you're still watching, like and subscribe, because you like it and you're still watching. Anyways, so what I was saying is that, this is my only way of communicating to the world, because I feel like I'm talking to somebody. It feels like that, So if you have a comment, don't despair and get upset, he's ignoring me or things like that. No. What I'm not going to do anymore is be worried and stressing out. Oh, how many people have watched it? Oh, has anybody watched it today? Oh, is there a comment? Things like that. No. So I'm going to watch it. I'm going to look for comments and likes, subscribes whenever I can. So if there's no response, if you left a message, please be patient. And I think that's it. Okay, you guys, thank you for watching. Bye.